Hello everyone, this is Caesar on Toast and welcome to episode 4 of my All the Mods 2 Let's Play. Today to start off we're going to be doing some Tech Reborn, which I said that we would do last time. So to start off we have two things that we need to make just to make it more efficient before we build any other machines. First off is the basis of any good tech mod is the generator. So we've got that there. And that required some refined iron, a furnace, and a battery. So the recipes are all in the not enough items interface. The machine blocks are refined iron ingots, and the battery has some insulated copper cable, which is rubber and copper, and then some tin and redstone. Second up, we have the grinder, which lets you get 2 dust per each ore, so effectively doubles the output of your mining expeditions. Very useful to have and should be the first thing that you aim for with any tech mods. So I'm assuming that it's going to be coal generated. There are other kinds of generators such as solar, water, wind, and heat. I think are a few of them, but we're not going to get into those today, maybe quite soon. So we're going to just stick some coal in the generator. Yep, that's giving us some heat there, it seems. And I think this is directly being charged, so then you get a little bit of a buffer in the generator once all the machines next to it are charged. I think you can also use the cables to transfer the power between machines, but you can also just place them adjacent like this when you don't have that many. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of bits of ore. I have been doing some mining between episodes too. So let's grab, we're mostly going to want copper and iron. So let's grab some iron too, just to see how the grinder deals with those. So let's put in 1 bit of copper, and it takes a lot of energy it seems. So that's getting charged out of the buffer in here. So let's maybe just stick all that in and fill up the buffer if we can, and then that takes a few seconds and we get 2 copper dust from it, and we can put that into a regular furnace and cook it. But probably what we're going to want to do next is there's most likely an electric furnace. So that needs iron furnace, electronic circuit, and redstone. Nothing too strange or startling there, but to get the iron to build that, we're going to do that. That will give us 8 iron dust, and then we can make our iron furnace. So I'm going to go ahead and craft all that up, and then we'll see if we can make some more advanced stuff with Tech Reborn. Right on, so we got 2 more things that we can craft now. We have the electrical furnace, which is going to let us smelt things using the power that we generate from the generator. And that takes the circuit, an iron furnace, which is just a furnace with 5 iron, and then an electronic circuit. So we'll grab that. And the other thing that I wanted to make was an electric tree tap, because the normal wooden tree taps have a ridiculously low amount of durability, so you keep having to craft them. This way you can use electricity. I'm wondering how you actually charge it, so you don't put it in the generator. So there's got to be a block that we need to craft that will let us put power into that, and then we never need to craft another one again. So I'm going to plonk down the electric furnace. There's probably a good way that we could get the output from the grinder to go into the electric furnace, because most likely we're going to want to put in a bunch of ores to the grinder and then process them directly into ingots straight away. So we will work on that next, and we'll also try and find a way to power the electrical items, because there are quite a few things here. There's chainsaws, there's drills, jackhammers, and a nano saber. That sounds really cool. And I wonder if this is like a reimagining of Industrial Craft 2, if there's something like the mining laser, because that thing is awesome. But just looking through here, it doesn't seem like there would be. But that's okay. Omni tool also, it says work in progress coming soon. So maybe in an update we'll get access to some more tools from Tech Reborn. I'm going to try and work out some of that stuff, and I will join you when I've got some progress. That didn't take too long. I've discovered that you should not try and break your machines with a pickaxe. Luckily I only broke one of them. I tried to pick up the electric furnace to try and make the automated system I was talking about to get the ores straight into double ingots. and that didn't go so well, but luckily I have ample resources from all the mining that I've been doing. Just was out collecting some rubber because we're quite low on it with my brand new electric tree tap. So that just uses energy, which we can harvest from the generator in a bat box. And so all the bat box is, well, it's not called a battery box, it used to be called bat box. And it's 5 wood with 3 batteries, which are just tin, redstone, and copper cable. That's why I'm running out of rubber, and then another cable on top. And so that's just taking the extra power from the generator, taking it into the bat box, and then any excess will be used by the grinder and the furnace. So this is the start of a nice setup here, and also we've removed the stuff from down here so we can have a nice kitchen with a window here. So I gotta move all this stuff over, and I will be finishing off the building. I know it looks a bit disgusting in its current state, and maybe once we get some of our machines set up we'll have a better idea of the layout we want on the second floor of the house. So maybe next up I work out a way to pick up the machines without breaking them. So it turned into a machine block whenever I picked it up, which was far from ideal because that wasted a little bit of iron, but at least we got something back from it. It didn't just shatter into 1,000 tiny pieces. So I was just looking through and I'm not sure. So the most likely thing we're going to need is either going to be called wrench. So we've got many different kinds of wrenches. We have the extreme wrench, the monkey wrench, smart wrench, another wrench, conveyor wrench, wrench. So it's kind of a pain to figure out which one we need. It's not going to be that one. It could be this one. So that's three bits of iron and a stick. That's a chisel and bits one. I don't think we need that one. That's from Slash. Extreme wrench from Extreme Reactors might well work. Wrench from Forestry needs bronze. We don't have that, so that one's out. So maybe we try the wrench from Slash. So that takes a stick. I think we got a stick in the wood chest, yeah. And then 3 iron. We've also got that. And I keep moving my crafting bench. So sorry. We're also going to put elevators in to move between the floors. So there's a wrench. And can we pick up? Shift clicking, left clicking, no, so that doesn't work. What else can we try? So it's not going to be that. It could be extreme wrench, which needs 4 bits of iron. Oh, we've got 3. Well, no worries. We can just dump a bit of iron in there, and it'll be done in no time. So we also need 2 yellow wool. We can also get that because we got some dandelions, I believe, and wait for this to be done. There we go. Stick that in there. Let's go craft up the yellow wool. So we're going to be needing that, and then 4 string, because I don't have any farms for animals. That might be another thing to set up this episode potentially. And we need the dandelion, so let's grab 2 of those. That'll give us our dye. And we actually have to craft the dye first, sorry. Trying to do this all at once. So this is me just trying a trial and error to see how we can pick these things up, which is how I like to do mods. I like to work some stuff out myself rather than just going straight to the wiki. So this is from Extreme Reactors, but it doesn't seem to want to react. So we'll just stick these in tools for now, since they actually aren't the ones we need. It is also possible that none of these will actually do it. Smart wrench. Yeah, sneak right click to pick up tools. So we need 2 lapis. This seems like it's going to be the one, since it's called smart, so that implies that it must work with different mods. So let's grab that, let's grab this, and see if that works. Clear selected block. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. In focus mode. Cleared selected block. It's in wrench mode. Nope. Nope, it did none of those things that it said it did. And it's in focus or wrench. Why doesn't it work? This is so frustrating. I doubt it's from it's the refined storage one. Oh. Face spamming very hard right now. I'm so sorry for wasting your time with that. We need bronze. We need bronze to get the wrench, which is actually from Tech Reborn. So I'm going to go ahead and work out how to get bronze. And we can do that by just searching it here. And we need bronze nuggets. Well, that's helpful. We get bronze dust, alloy furnace, or regular furnace. No, we need the alloy furnace. There is an electric version, but we'll start off with the regular one here. So that's going to take, we had the recipe up and I just removed it. Why did I do that? So we need to make the bronze dust or something. No, ingots. Sorry, confused. Tin and copper, and we get 4 of them. Perfect, so that's not going to be too bad to make. We can actually make that pretty quick, so I will get that done right now. So this is the next day now, and you might notice that my voice is a bit deeper. I had a late night, but we're making good progress here. I've decided we're going to make the electric alloy furnace to get the bronze, just because we're eventually going to need it, so why not just do it now, get it out of the way. So to do that, we've got 2 new electrical furnaces that I just made, a machine block that we handily got from destroying the last electrical furnace, and the electronic circuit. So let's plonk that down there. Is it getting any power? That sucks. So I'm guessing that the battery box isn't outputting unless you put something on its front side, maybe? Can we even pick this up? Oh yeah, we can pick this up. Has it got power in it? Not sure. don't really know what I'm doing here. Can it be powered that way? Nope. Well, that was foolish. So we don't really know how to get energy out of the battery box, and it's got no power in it anyway. We've just wasted a lot. This is not ideal. So how can we run a cable directly from this into it? Yeah, so it looks like it's got power now. So we need to put some tin, which we're getting from the grinder, and we also need to put copper in. So let's stick that there and stick it with the tin. Can we do it with the dust? Yeah, that seems to be working. So maybe let's just see how much that makes to... Oh, we get 4 at once. Right. So how do we turn this into something useful? It was the wrench from Tech Reborn that we wanted to craft. No more of these other wrenches. That's ridiculous how many there are though. So we need another lot of 4. So let's just put 1 in a time. See, can we get 1? No. Oh, I think it just take 1 tin and 3 copper. Yeah, so 1 tin, 3 copper gets you 4 bronze ingots. And it seems to be running out of power. Oh yeah, the generator. So this is taking a lot of energy to produce, so hopefully we don't need to do too much. But we will also be upgrading our power system, because putting cables in the front is far from ideal. So we'll just unpower it right there. Let's see. Wrench. So we need to make the bronze nuggets. I can't believe this is... You have to do this to pick up your machines. It's kind of ridiculous. So can we actually pick them up now? Yes! And we get the full thing back. Nice. Oh my goodness. That's so handy. We should have done that first. Probably should clear up some inventory space. There we go. So my idea was that we would put these things in this window here, so it's like there when you come in, at least temporarily anyway. So we're going to want to put the generator somewhere where we have access to its sides, so could put it up a level. Oh wait, no. So we were going to automate the materials going from the grinder into the electric furnace. So let's do that. So we want to have the grinder on top. Then we need room for a hopper. Oh, I've just messed it up. Let me work this one out off camera, and I'll show you when I've got something. So I've just been out exploring the world here, and it got me thinking, how good you are at modded Minecraft depends most on how good you are at going down a rabbit hole and remembering where you started and what you're actually trying to get in the first place. I was out there trying to get wool so I could make elevators so I could get up to the upstairs of my base without using... Oh, that's a shiny enderman, I don't want to go for him. I was out getting oh, there's lots of bubblers out today. Yeah, so I was out getting wool so I could make elevators so I could skip up and down the floors easily. And I was like, why was I doing that in the first place? Because I had to keep going up and down to get items. And I'm trying at the moment, we're using extra utilities to move items between our machines. So I actually just plonked everything in the chest before I went out. And I ended up collecting quite a few things. Found one of those little holes with a thatched roof. So pretty nice thing to find. And got some free iron and gold and stuff. So that's a welcome find. So we actually got to go up because I've moved my crafting bench. I should have these everywhere because we do a heck of a lot of crafting in modded Minecraft. And so these nebulous hearts, I was thinking, I don't have any ender pearls, but they actually can be crafted into ender pearls. Can you craft them back? No, because I think you actually need these for some recipes in Reliquary. Quite a few actually. Maybe we get into Reliquary eventually, but we needed 2 elevators. I wonder, can you dye these afterwards? No, they're static color. So you can get a black one so it blends in with the floor, and basically these let you jump between floors like this. So easy. Why didn't I do that sooner? That's amazing. Okay, no reason not to use those. A lot of people think they're a bit like cheaty or whatever, but I think they're just a nice convenience. It means that we can get rid of our ladders here and actually move between floors a lot better. See, it kind of looks like a lamp, so we can keep it, but it also looks a bit stupid. Not sure. Rare Spiky Enderman the Phoenix. Yeah, we're definitely not going to try fight him. He can be our friend. And I want to know where that creeper's over there. That's fine. We don't need to worry about that right now. So let me drop some stuff off and we will try and set this automated ore doubling system up once and for all. Well, I've let this episode run on a bit long in terms of recording time, so I better smash out the end here. So what we've got now with the Tech Reborn stuff is we've got 3 different machines with 3 furnaces, or not furnaces, generators that take coal powering them. And we can put in fuel to this one. You put in things you want to smelt in here. Oh no, sorry. You put in things you want to put in the grinder in this chest, things you want to smelt in here, and things that you want to make alloys of in here, but usually you just put them straight here. This just gives you an option to make things in bulk, and then all the outputs come out through a transfer node, which is from extra utilities, go through a item pipe, transfer pipe, and into the chests. So I've just gathered up a few more resources that we can put through the machines. Unfortunately, we ran out of coal, so I've just been caving for a little bit, and we got enough coal to make the workbench from Armor Plus, which is a mod I recently did a review of. And we're going to finish off the episode by making a brand new piece of armor. And that is going to be, or a brand new suit of armor, which is the redstone armor, which is going to give us a nice little speed upgrade. So let's get rid of all this junk. And now we permanently have a speed 2 buff, which is absolutely amazing. And my armor rating is 4, so we're going to have to make an enchantment setup in the next episode, just to get some unbreaking and protection on this, just so it matches up to the previous armor quality we had. And yeah, none of these books we want to put on those at the moment. We do have 30 levels, which means it is time that we had a proper enchanting setup. You'll notice here that we have expanded the cooking for blockhead setup a little bit. Oh, we've got some toast freshly made from the oven. So we've got a brand new toaster. We've got these kitchen counters, and I've put some food up here. These kind of act like cupboards on top. I wish that they had some kind of multi-block structure. I know they communicate to each other, but I wish these melded into one kind of cupboard unit, and that these would kind of mesh together. But whatever, it's a really cool mod anyway. Now we've got a little spice rack here. I was going to put a painting up, and I wonder what I can put here. I might bump out this edge of the house to put the enchanting table in, so it's not just a flat setup. But everything here is kind of work in progress build. You can see I finished off the floor now that I've got a way of getting between things. But yeah, I need to do a lot more work on this house, but that's going to be something that evolves as we grow in this series. But that's about all I have time for, and I want to get the episode up, so I've got big plans for this series in the future, so stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see more from me. If you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like. Have a great day. Goodbye.